Okay. Let's see. BJ, this is where you come in.
This is where you come in. I hear an echo in there.
Test, test, test.
Test, test, test.
I can hear. What the? What is going on?
What the? I can hear. What's going on? What the? I can hear. What's going on? What the? I can hear. What's going on?
It's like a huge. It's like echoing 16 times.
It's like echoing 16 times.
So it's on my end again.
So it's on my end again.
Test, test, test.
Test, test, test.
Okay. BJ, are you only hearing me talk once on your end?
BJ, are you only hearing me talk once on your end? I hear your mic on your stream,
But it's not echoing for you.
But it's not echoing for you. Check. Let me definitely go and listen for like 15 seconds to see if it's echoing. Hold on.
The only echo I'm hearing is when you have the volume turned too high that I can hear it. That's all.
I'm talking about my echo on my stream.
I'm talking about my echo on my stream.
Trying to get this set up right. For those that are in the chat. So why is it going to be doing that then?
I think like you said, it's got to be something where it's hearing it from
the mic is picking up your stream multiple times, therefore it's echo and echo and echo until.
Yeah. So we figured
It's never done that before.
Turn that volume down.
It's never done that before.
You've always just checked your volume, made sure it was good, and then shut down the stream so you're not hearing it in the background.
Like turn down the volume on my computer where I'm playing the stream out of?
Whatever you're playing the stream out of.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to mute it anyways. I just want to make sure that if I mute the computer entirely, that I'm not echoing on the stream.
Okay, well, yeah, that's all I need to do in the background.
You do not hear any echo on the stream, do you, BJ?
Give me 1 second. Let me close the stream for just a moment. You're not hear any echo on the stream, do you, BJ? I do not.
Okay.
I did not hear
Okay. Tyler, you are not coming through on my stream, which is fine, but... Now I can't hear that on BJ's end, listening to my stream. No, you're good. Okay, Tyler, just let me know, because I'm already live. Just let me know when you're going live. And we'll do like a preview.
Yeah, I'm live. I'm just waiting for you to share it out real quick.
You guys want me to hop out and hop in the chat? Or?
Dude, you can post.
I don't really give a rat's ass either.
I don't even know how to do it.
Well, you can't commentate from. You can't go stream and watch. Screen shared. I shared the link so that everybody was heard. So.
Yep. I'll put that disclaimer on mine. Hang on a second, BJ. Let me try something. I'm curious.
Let me try something new things, man.
Quiet. I wish it would let me share my screen to Discord through the PlayStation so that BJ could call the game.
Well, no, not when you're already streaming. It won't.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't let me anyways. I just looked it up.
Oh.
Well, I got to have somebody's screen, like, visible in Discord, like through a capture card, kind of like I see that, and that would probably be on a little bit of delay, so it wouldn't necessarily make as much sense to.
Delay. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I do those all the time. Just so I'm playing. There's a stream delay on.
Just in case somebody says something that you don't want.
No, not for that. For no. For
So nobody can steal clothes or whatever.
yeah, just know what I'm not.
Yeah.
Pretty excited. This is on. Sweet.
Hello. Test 1 2 1 2.
Looks good. Volume looks good there.
Play.
Test one, test one, test one.
That's better.
Test two.
No, no. That's where you're cut
Let
off.
me let me BJ. I'm gonna look real quick. I'm gonna see if I can test this thing.
Okay. If need be, I will put a headset on and.
See, so here's the thing, BJ. When I look at it here, it says you have not played the game yet, even though the user menu says like when I look at the scores and schedules, you haven't played.
Yeah, on plays it shows that I lost to Tennessee, even though I played 0 times.
Hang on. So, right, I'm looking at scores and schedules right now. It shows you have not played a single time, and it shows no score at all. When I look in the user menu, like in the stock members menu, it says you lost 35-24. Have you
Weird.
been on the game to look?
I have not been on the game to look. Let me.
Please
I'll fire
log
the.
in and look for me.
Yeah, I'll fire the Xbox up real quick.
I would love to know. That's the only thing I'm thinking about because I don't know how you got put on autopilot. I don't click there. I'm pissed about it, but I'm not like
I
not
mean,
great help. It is
no,
what it is.
if it if it was one of those things that I mashed something in frustration, it's on me. I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
obviously, but I mean,
I,
it's just I don't know how it just randomly happened because if Cam says it wasn't there, obviously I
right,
didn't do it because I was in first. Cam
right,
obviously didn't do it because Cam's not here.
right.
And those are your only two options. So how in the world did you get put on autopilot to begin with? Is what I'm
Yeah,
genuinely curious about. I'm
I have
hoping
no.
it is a glitch and it just shows that you lost that game in our menu, and then the scores and schedules is actually correct and shows you have not played or lost or anything, and it hasn't glitched. So
I'm
when you get
pulling
into
the
the
up.
game, please let me know. We're gonna look
Yeah,
here. West Virginia beat Temple 27-24. That's the only game that has been played so far this week. Last week, Cam got us first place.
I played a good game.
I'm shocked that BJ struggled with Temple. Or I'm shocked that RJ struggled with Temple.
Well, yeah, but we'll get there. Louisville, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We beat UAB 35-7. It could have been worse. A fumble from Jigsaw, which had a little bit to do with it, sadly. Miami beat UConn 41-3. Good Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech ends up getting the win. They didn't get the chance to play. They tried to get together and tried multiple days. So in that regard, I let them handle it. I'm not going to dogpick anybody for not being able to make this work, even though they tried. They both reached out and both made their attempts. It's not something I can fully blame them for. Um, BJ, what happened, buddy?
In which game? I mean, because I
East
just pulled it
Carolina.
up and it says box score. It won't let me play, so it already has counted
When
the.
you click on it, what does it say?
It takes me to the. Oh wait! Holy shit! I can play this game. Holy shit!
Perfect. All right.
Wow.
Cool. Let me know how that for, but hey, we'll see what happens. You play that game. If it does something weird, I'm gonna give you a full point. I'm gonna reset the game and give you a full point. I
Okay.
think CHAMPS doing the reset actually fixed it. Actually did something for that. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully we can go forward. Let me know again how that works out for you.
All right. Well,
Um,
I mean, if I play this game, I still lose. It's not like it's an easy game, but
no,
it
I'm
won't.
not. I'm not. It's not about that. I just want to know this process, right? So this is all a learning curve. Like I've never hosted a
Right.
dynasty or anything, so this is for me to
Right.
figure out, understand how to approach this situation should it happen again.
Right. Hey.
So,
Hey.
and I'm
Absolutely.
actually glad you're in here so that those who are watching or those who tune in later can also see and understand what happened, how it happened,
Yeah.
and why. And then hopefully we can either avoid this happening again, or if it happens again, we can then decide what to do about it.
Yeah.
So,
So I mean, it's letting me play right now. So it's
by all means, go ahead.
yeah.
We'll take care of that here in just a few. Let's see. Let me get my screen up. Okay. So, right, let's talk here for a minute, right?
Yep.
So, real life evolved. Just got a baby on.
They did.
Congrats on that. First time since
2003. Yes.
203. Yeah.
no Griffin's baby. So, both of us were youngies when that happened.
Yeah, I was 2.
Three. So, in all things told, big win tonight. I mean, coming out and dominating 31-0 at halftime, only winning 31-11. But I mean, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. It was a game that you didn't even expect to be in that position.
No, I figured the game would probably be at least close for how rough of a season it's been for Florida, but I don't think I expected this to be a win for Tennessee. One of those things where you expect to lose in that kind of game until you're proven that it's different.
Yeah. So anyway, now that we're off the real life stuff, last week was tough for you.
Hmm.
You lost your star running back, Chris Hyman, for 7 weeks, 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
You have a high risk of injury at last for Josh Allen.
Yeah. By the way, the injury for Hyman is now 6 weeks as we've advanced the week.
Well, I think I said that, didn't I? Didn't I say it
You
was
said,
6 weeks now?
yeah, you probably did. I probably missed
I
that.
said 7 at one. I said 7 last week, but I said with the advancement, I think it cut down to 6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I was thinking about just, going ahead and ending his season. I was thinking about going ahead and do what?
shutting them down.
Yeah, I was thinking about shutting him down, but I can't get I can't get a medical red shirt out of him, so I guess I'll just bring him back. I don't know. But I also already hit the IR button, so I'm not sure if it'll even let me bring him back. But I'm going forward as if I'm not going to have him the rest of the year.
So it's gonna make it interesting here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on pause. All right. So we'll take our time and let everybody get in here in just a minute. Um,
Yep.
see what we got here, but we're gonna start with quarterback Christopher Dizina. I
Yep.
have put together the game plan I want to have to defend this defense. It's not been fun overall. It's not been easy. Um, we'll see if I can make that happen. But Vizina's been good outside of a few mistakes, some turnover issues at times. But otherwise, Vizina's been solid. Your running back room is not bad, even beyond Joseph Hyman. It's a lot of guys who are very similar, a lot of speed, a lot of guys who can make catches in space. Marquise Brown's been a lot of those type of guys that I'm sure you're going to utilize a lot.
Hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. Mason Laycock has been your guy so far this season. He's been the one that you've really looked to. But it shocks me to say that all the way down here, your sixth best wide receiver, Amari Jefferson, has been a guy that you've really looked to a lot this season.
Yep. And
Outside of yourself.
Coy Parrott
How
was
has he been?
Coy Parrish was a guy that I wanted to try to play both ways a little bit because he has that kind of capability. Had some drops in that first game that kind of soured me on wanting to play him both ways. Amari Jefferson has 91 catching. He didn't really play much in that first game, and since then we've really got him involved. He's a transfer from Tennessee, and so I wanted to get him involved a lot because he has the second best hands on the team behind Laycock.
Right. Julio Skinner at tight end. I mean, we're not going to say much more.
Yep.
He's been good the whole time. Jacob Stewart, should you need a second tight end? He looks good. Looks probably like he'll play. So, and when I say looks like he'll play, not saying that you're going to use him in the sense that like if he were to be put in, he would probably be a guy
Yep.
to use. So, he reminds me a lot of what we had last year in Joe Williams. So, which was very smart part of
Yep.
that. As for this, I think we'll have some success.
Oh, for the love of fuck. Give me the block animation. Just give me the block field goal animation. Like, I hate when it does that. Like, it's free
Yeah.
to turn like that.
Oh yeah. No, I had that in my Wake Forest actually
It's
Wake
so
last
freaking
week. So,
So if you look at this,
but a guy.
I did want to go back to the offensive line for a minute because it's an interesting one. At left tackle, we have a 74 overall. That is one of the better pass blockers on the team, Ransom McDermott. He's only allowed 1 sack this year, so he's been pretty solid, 8 pancakes. The left guard, Sam Pendleton, as you see, 21 pancakes and only 1 sack. The offensive line has been really solid. And Cam Flynn, the guy that's been so impressive, though, is the right tackle, Bennett Warren, no sacks, 28 pancakes at right tackle. He's been really good.
It's going to be very exciting to watch how Miami does with the defensive line. Kind of our first test in the spot, right? We played Texas Tech and dominated them at the line of scrimmage. We were great. Can we continue to do that? That's kind of the focus for me and see where we're at. As for the defensive line, Marquise Lightfoot hasn't put the numbers on the board that I think we would have liked for him to. Would have liked for him to. We've certainly had plenty of conversations about that in the past, and don't want to rehash them. But 2 sacks on the year. He's playing well. He's making an impression from what I have seen and play that I am watching here against when it's playing the game. He's making an impression. He's just not getting the numbers, which is an interesting dynamic. Clive Lubin is the guy that's kind of getting his numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, his numbers are not all that much better, but Lubin is the higher rated player and plays a little bit better. And even with the different like physical traits being a little bit more than what Lightfoot has, I think the overall rating and stats is put him ahead. So I'm excited to face your D line. To be honest, see if we can run the ball. Francis Ryu has been really good for you, like really solid for you to kind of plug in the middle and make the running lanes difficult. That'll be a fun matchup. My O line versus your D line.
And I want to make a point about your O line. If you will, Tyler, go ahead and go to your schedule because I just had this up on my stream a little bit ago. Go to the UAB game and go ahead and look at the blocking stats from the UAB game.
I'll get to look at this here in a minute. I'm just going to go to your group here. I'm not going to go back and look at the five on this, but
Yep.
we'll take a look at it. On defense, you obviously have Justin Flo, a guy who's pretty solid. Kind of rates out okay, but honestly hasn't played.
And it's largely because of the scheme. It's kind of a 4-2-5 kind of scheme. So he's not on the field a lot. I need to find a way to get him on the field.
Sanquan Clark has been kind of at the upside. Darion Carter has got into the exciting ability in the portal, so
Hmm.
not surprised that he's having the year he's starting to have. The secondary is pretty much led by Coy Parrish, but it's a decent secondary. I think it's got some really solid pieces to it. I really like what you have. So I guess somebody who's doing replacements, I'm curious to see how my offense is going to affect that.
Yep.
Going into my schedule. My schedule. UAB. No. Box score. Player stats. Blocking. What's that?
Check out your interior of your offensive line. 14 pancakes combined.
Yeah, big fan of that. Big fan of that, especially when Tangent's tall and
But the folks on my stream already saw it, and Tyler, you and I kind of talked about it. Marquise Davis will get the start at running back today. But John Umodu is back at low risk of injury. I am not going to ask him to be the bell cow, though. That's going to go to Davis because he has 98 injury.
All right. It's 11:30. Let's go ahead and get started.
Yep. I'm searching.
We are at home this time. By the way, what we haven't mentioned at any point in this game, or any point in this game, was an all-time classic.
Yep. For the folks watching my stream, Tyler's talking about last year's game, which was an all-time classic.
And I'm not bringing it up because you lost. I'm bringing it up because you were such a I had a absolute blast.
Definitely in the top 5 of loser games in the conversation.
Yeah, and so like for that,
Oh, it's there. Good there. Let's go. Bring it on. Up defense.
I almost forgot to load in my playbook.
We're not going to get it.
Here we go. I'm nervous.
it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of
For those that are watching my stream, we have BJ commentating his game in the background.
There's always
It's
a
great.
little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the winners of 4 straight.
It's more about the story, though, right? Because we talked about it with my team. You know, it's kind of a 3-phase season. We had our first 4 games against non-user teams and everything, a chance to kind of build a little bit of chemistry. And now we start this 5-game stretch of user games. Then you know, we finish with a couple SEC schools. It's kind of a tiered thing because, like, you build chemistry with the first 4, and then, you know, you get the user games to determine whether or not you're good enough to win the conference. And then if you win those 5, manage to win all 5 of them, then you get the opportunity to prove your worth as a college football playoff team. That kind of thing.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati.
We can't be missing tackles, man. That's going to be a problem. We got there and we just couldn't string it out.
And both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the 2 top teams in the conference. These might be 2
Tackle
of the better
Patterson.
teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. But this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference.
You've definitely been able to scout, and you know exactly
And you have the
the kind of
tiebreaker
stuff that
on
works
the line
against my
today.
defense because you've
After
watched
the
what the
3-yard
computer's done.
pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Fires to the tight end. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk
Already struggling to stop.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there.
Not a good
Playing
sign that
zone
Isaiah Brown
coverage,
Murray's
so he's
struggling
able
in
to find
coverage
that
against the tight
pocket,
end.
make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Now the pitch.
Yeah, this is going to be a long night.
Make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed.
Bad angles on tackles
guys.
and already. I mean, this is just rough.
Find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside. And you.
Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
I'm in for a long night in this one.
Did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And it feels good to land that big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jefferson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away.
He's getting ready to take a big-time sack there. Offensive line didn't block anybody, literally.
See if he can get this thing tied up.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll ride Davis here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Racing down the left side. Past the tackle.
Should have been picked.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the
I'm sure I'll miss some
Making
kicks tonight
big
because the kick
plays,
meter's already
going
acting really
half
weird.
field plus to get the big touchdown.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some
Good play, Stan Kwan.
reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Patterson cleaning up on the tackle there.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up.
Good play, Carter.
Every defense in the
Good
country
play, Carter.
talks
I'll
about
take
getting
that.
offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. A tie the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or
Good catch.
listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Louisville! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I'll definitely take that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to
Very
break
early.
down. It makes
Remember,
it so
got to keep
easy,
last
the
year in mind.
connection between quarterback
Both of us do.
and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offense
Good play, McCullough.
find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing.
Now, I know
Brought him on a little
never
safety
faced
blitz
off
there, but I
against
showed
each
it
other
late.
in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to... There he goes! Oh, what a cut!
You just have...
Just like that! A huge gain, and they got it inside the 10.
I just don't have the athletes that you do, man.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A 1st down run on the
No,
doorstep.
no athletes. No athletes on this team whatsoever.
Touchdown, Bearcats!
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, throw the records out the window when Oregon and Washington fight to the finish. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Not against me.
Looking for a crease. It's ball. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And we don't get there. Unbelievable.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Jefferson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, and they've got it at the 40. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screen, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
On the option. The give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All by himself down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
This game is over.
And I don't know how many people had on their bingo bingo card. This guy scoring 2 touchdowns, running.
I don't really care
football.
about last year.
We've seen it here, and this is something we're seeing more and more in college football. Wide receivers getting involved on option plays, and it's a great idea. I love it. You put him out in space. If nobody accounts for him, just flip him the football, let him go do the rest. Scoring another touchdown here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick of a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over UCF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that
I'm done with
carry
this
over
game.
and make you feel like going for it here
You win.
on 4th down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but what does the head coach decide to do?
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense breaks into the open. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Punt is on its way. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
29 Phillies.
Power football with the run. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later.
Turning it on. Lowers those pads. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be
And even make the tackle when you try to, so what's the point?
Trying to turn this into a score. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right on the money. Touchdown Bearcats. And they add 6 more.
What's the point in trying to actually throw the ball and run an offense when I obviously can't run at all? What's the point in trying to throw it if I'm going to get a red throw every single time and just give the ball back to you in 30 seconds? I'd rather take a knee and get to the end of the game so that you don't have to blow me out like you already are. So it's already over anyways. What's the point?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense.
I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything offensively.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start.
What am I? What do you suggest that I do? Well, you're going to do the same thing to me, so it is what it is.
One final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the
Why?
right.
Because I'm trying to get to the end of the game so that it can be done with?
Trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the
I never
end
had a
zone.
shot in this game from the
On that
beginning.
one for a touchback. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, and he wants to throw. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage.
Open field on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play. Well, you
Of course, we decide to actually start moving the ball when it's already over. That is so this game.
Ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They get him
Apparently
on the
so,
ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the
At this
air
point,
on
I'm really
second
just
and
trying to
short.
get out of this game without injuries, man.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage. Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
I did not even mean to hit that button.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Davis. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can.
Good route tracing.
He's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
42, Louisville, 21.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Here comes the option. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know.
BJ wins in triple
usually the
overtime
option,
against
man,
Tennessee
it's
for those watching
so
my stream.
Precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch.
Good tackle.
That's not quite going to
think
be
that was Brown
enough as
Murray.
they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch.
I got to prove that I can move the ball more, though. One drive doesn't do it.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. They built this offense around finding
The unfortunate thing is that
mismatches.
this game
Just
shifted
get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
and everything and turned against me when I threw that pick. It happens every year. I'm
I'm
going to throw a pick against you every year, and it's going to win you the game.
He can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
A blue throw. That might be my first blue throw all year long.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
That might be my first blue
That's
throw
why
all
for the
season.
offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he
Snap
has
the ball,
in his
man.
hands. You saw it right there.
Dude.
Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Oh, what a move. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense...
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great catch and run for
The end of that first half was already embarrassing, so hopefully I can just make sure the score is not an embarrassing one.
Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get
Embarrassing
that
effort by the defense in the first half.
Get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to
This
do,
is the mark
but
of a
step
game that
one
actually
comes.
really stinks because both of us are unhappy right now for multiple reasons.
Cincinnati is on top. This has been utter domination through three
Well, I know
quarters,
why,
and the
but-
stats will back that up. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He's got the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38.
It's the second time we've been beat on that play. That time it was Arion Carter in coverage.
If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And we're both frustrated for a couple different reasons.
And he was giving up some size. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. It's complete on the right side. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
They just need inches on 4th down, but this defense is digging in. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release on the RPO.
Caleb Goody's your best player, by the way.
But he's got a first down on the play. He unleashed
I can't do anything with him.
on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get
I can't do anything with him.
Some people don't want to mess up 4th down.
No
You can
answer
tell.
there.
He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show
Story
all
of my
game
life in this
long.
dynasty.
We've seen his decision-making.
Can't make a stop
We've seen
when
his
we need it.
athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth
Now, we
quarter.
lost to RJ
So why
last year.
stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The
Biggest
terrain
concern from
gets
this team
rough
coming out of this
deep
game
in
is
the
being
red zone.
completely
Third
unable to
down, they
tackle
can't
in
pick
open
up the
space.
first without scoring.
That's the embarrassing part. That's why I didn't even try, because I knew I couldn't tackle you
Buckeye
anyways.
wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
If you want to know
Take it in for 6 more points.
why I didn't try to
They
tackle
build
you.
this fourth quarter lead, and they are
That's
just
not the
minutes
excuse.
away
I can't
from going
tackle you in space.
And how about it?
We saw it.
Everyone getting involved, getting
You
the big
destroyed me
tight
in
end
space
involved.
because you have better
This
athletes.
offense has done an
I gotta
unbelievable
get better
job scoring
athletes.
points. This defense has had no
If I wanna
answers.
compete.
Just keep it rolling, offense.
28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Louisville!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
An expectable outcome with a
the
defense that had not played any team worth anything.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory
That's the story.
formation.
The story is that we are not good enough to win the conference this year.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
Okay.
Coming into this
Alrighty.
one, wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated.
Kevin Hill stays
and certainly
in
they did
Cincinnati.
nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking
An
to some of
embarrassing
the players
second
they've
quarter
coming into
ever
this
by
game, they felt like they were being
Embarrassing.
disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us.
Yep.
Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it.
And when
I
we
love
needed
the
to
excitement, the adrenaline,
keep
the
it blow for
emotion,
blow,
and they earned
it
a
was
big
red
dub
throw
today.
after red throw
That's
after
gonna
red
do it
throw.
from here.
So
For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been
all I can
watching
say is
another
hopefully
presentation
Vizina
of
gets some
EA
good
Sports
upgrades in the
College
offseason, and I
Football.
can actually upgrade accuracy. Glad that one's over. Us being ranked, by the way, was absolutely fraudulent. All right. See y'all in the next one.